Halo guys, jadi hari ini aku ada temanku Steven. Jadi hari ini kita bakal main NBA2K26 seperti biasa. Jadi ada
Udah
siapa lah?
ready dibantai.
Seperti biasa, aku kasih buat sambil. Ya,
Mau yang current atau
bebas. Dia
kita pakai dari Rose ya guys ya?
saya wajib.
Mengikuti sesuai baju saya.
Oh, pakai apa ya? Kalau bentar boleh?
Boleh.
Pakai dia. Serius, pakai biru.
Iya. No.
Oh, Polter.
Gas. Ini lawan Chicago Bulls di 10-11 ya, Be?
Hit.
Oh, hit.
Terlalu
Hit.
baju. Nah, ini deh.
Oke. Let's go, guys. Ready lah. Tekan back dulu. Tekan dia. Bro grogi.
Satu ini aku.
And it's going to be the Bulls off the tip. Now let's take a look at the Bulls opening lineup. Bogans is out there with Rose. Then there's Carlos Boozer. Then there's Noah. And it's Dang in at the 3. Now here's Rose. 6 on the shot clock. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Pacers will take it.
Oh, kameranya kok ngikut gitu ya? Nggak bisa stay di tengah gitu aja. Nggak ngikut.
Hill against Rose. Now Hill. Down low. West. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
In the paint, West has a great mix of size and flexibility, so he has multiple ways to get around the defense.
Here is Bogans. Back to Rose. And it's a hit by West. And they'll keep possession. And finished off by Noah.
And using all of his length there, Noah cleaning the offensive glass and able to put that one back home.
West outside. Pass to George. It's all in by the Bulls.
Satu.
Here's Rose.
No.
Set back by Hill. They retain possession. Tries again. And Rose finishes
Oh, kalau lihat
inside.
nggak perlu
And Rose
sampai full.
proving already to be a relentless
Ya, tapi
competitor,
ada
excellent at finding
ada takaran.
ways to finish inside.
And that one's good.
Lompat.
George.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. You'll gladly take those.
And it's Rose missing. Rose has gone 1 of 4 so far. Back to George. For the 3. Joakim Noah grabs the miss. George has gone 1 of 3 from the field here. Tang passes to Bogans. Rose surveying the D. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. Rose has gone 1 for 5 from the field, 20%. Here's Turner. Good, and it's Hill picking up the assist. Hill's got 3 assists in the game.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Now here is Hill. Shot's good by Turner.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
He's locked in with his teammates right now, setting guys up in perfect position.
Rose with the ball. He's guarded by Hill. And the basket by Rose.
And Derrick Rose certainly equipped athletically to punish teams in the paint.
Kalau penonton franchise
Outside, George.
sekarang
And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by George. And now the first timeout called here for the Bulls.
ini apa difficulty?
Some changes for Indiana. Chris Copeland's checked in for Turner. And it's Watson in for George Hill. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group. Omer Ashe, he's checked in for Noah. Gibson comes in for Boozer. Kyle Korver, he's checked in for Luol Deng. And it's Watson in for Derrick Rose. Now here's Watson outside for Korver. 3 on the clock. He is hauled in by Paul George.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
To the inside. Marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
He finds a shooter in motion and is confident he can threaten with the lead pass. Well done.
Watson surveying the D.
Oh, penontonnya blur ya.
On the way forward. A three-pointer, no good.
And the defense got one right there. Not the guy you want to leave open.
And then George with the jam.
Bantai ya.
And George gets off the floor fast to throw that one down. What an athlete.
Bulls trail by 6. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Watson inside. Covered by Hibbert. The layup off target. But Greg, I'm sure their coach is very pleased with their offensive flow right now.
That's why I like.
Harder than it looks to get it going like this. Now they just have to maintain it.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
And you know, George is a tough cover. The length, the range, smooth athlete, very difficult to match up with. And you're just not going to see him do that very often. Usually when he rises up, there's a guarantee it's going down.
And so it's Indiana in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. They dictated the pace, pushed the ball at every chance, and it's paying off for them.
Kurang menantang guys, nggak seru ya kalau nonton nanti.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And now we'll get perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Pacers.
Showing their energy so far, sprinting up and down the floor, getting out in transition and taking advantage.
And they've also done a great job turning defense into offense tonight, creating turnovers and capitalizing on the other end.
Watson out there with Johnson. Then it's Mahinmi. Then it's Chris Copeland. And it's Scola in at the force.
Hell
Begin
no.
the second quarter for the Pacers.
And guys, not sure where his head was on that shot. Not what this offense was designed to create.
And you couldn't get a better shot off. Like, you got to make the extra pass. Like, being a teammate will go so far in this league.
Pass to Copeland. Outside, Davis. Some nice passing here by Indiana. Fires it up. Scola, no luck. Bulls trail by 9. Brewer finds Gibson. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will retain possession. Jones checked in for Davis.
Into the lineup for Indiana, number 94.
And we're starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. 18 feet out.
Sekali dok.
Rose missing. Indiana leads by 9. Out to the wing. Watson, the pass to Mahinmi. Here's Rose. Easy 2 points on the layup. Rose has got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
And this is what
Hello,
Rose brings
si
to
Imam.
the table. When he
Kita nak.
gets out in the open court, he doesn't take his foot off that challenge.
And there's the foul on C.J. Watson. That's his first foul.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
So Indiana ends up with a new group on the floor. And so it's Rose who brings the ball up for the Chicago Bulls. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. Paul George with the steal. And Hill, the bucket on the assist by Turner. Hill's got the lead up to 9 now for the Pacers. And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, Kevin. Well, the game is going global. Players Association
Lambat dia.
President and sharpshooter C.J. McCollum said, with all the NBA players who weren't born in the United States, we're attracting fans from those places, and it's going to make our game better. And that's what we want at the end of the day. Back to you guys.
Crossing over the borders. Allie, we thank you very much. With the crossover, he takes it up and lays it in. Rose has got 4 this quarter.
So tough to contain Derrick Rose. He's got it all. Size, quickness, and an airtight handle.
Out to Turner. Pass to Hibbert. And then Hibbert with the dunk.
Just playing with poise and confidence. And they continue to put points on the board.
And it's because they're not playing in a rush. They're just letting their shots come naturally within the flow of the offense.
Boozer with it. West picks him up. Boozer a screen on Hill. Rose attack. Oh, that was unbelievable.
Now that is a finish for the ages.
Oh, man.
Baru boleh mulai istri.
Here's George. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. George has got 9 points.
Berapa guys pemanasan nih?
Looking to score inside whenever it presents itself. I like how this man attacks the game.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. Your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of the game. The physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
Hill against Rose. Thomas is screen on Hill. Rose kicks to Thomas. And Hibbert with the block.
Dapatin mo ito yung butong bolo.
Outside George. Thomas against Hill.
Tum-tum mo.
It takes defense so seriously. Noah's showing he can be a pest out there.
And a fast break now for the Pacers. Turner passes to George. That ball. Nice speed that time from Turner. He's got 14.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're really getting to put his foot on the pedal.
And play stops
Nice.
as it looks like they come over the back here.
And he drew that call by establishing his base early and then doing a great job with the box out.
He had to know that call was coming. You can't treat another guy like a jungle gym out there.
Here's Hill. And that would have counted, but his shot
Saya
was off the
percaya
mark
kamu.
this time. And through one hand, but hasn't even been close.
Dua
Indiana
kali.
up front. They finish off the
What's
second quarter
up?
on a 14-4 run. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of the third quarter.
Parah man. Hampir.
Iya, penonton setia. Comeback guys, comeback is seru.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. You look at Paul George in this game, guys, he's been everywhere.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
I like how they came into this one with a game plan, and they're just going out and executing it. Terrific job.
So for Chicago right now, we've got Dang. Noah is out there with Carlos Boozer. Then there's Bogans, and it's Rose in at the point guard position. Count it.
Nomor 20 poin deh.
George can score from all three levels, which
Gimana nih,
is
guys?
why he's capable of catching fire.
Real.
Rose against Hill. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Roy Hibbert picks one up.
No question, he got
Free throw kan mas
on
Greg?
that shot.
Bulls shooting their first free throws of the game right now. And he makes both free throws.
And already, Rose may be the most athletic point guard in the league. Amazing quickness to go with that leaping ability.
It's stolen by Rose. And
Hehe.
here's the break. Man, boom, he jams it straight down.
And there's that transition offense.
Yes,
Push the
come back,
ball
guys.
up the floor. The defense can't get set, and you can get some easy
15.
baskets.
Kalau udah
So the Pacers call timeout. They're first of the game.
Kebiasaan tekan A.
Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far.
Reinhold.
And here's George. 16 points for him. Falls right in. He was 8 for 11 with that shot.
And
Okay,
moving George around the floor keeps the defense guessing.
Sudah gila itu.
Now here's Rose. He's got 14. Finding two to the basket. Two free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And this is his second trip to the line tonight. The first free throw is good.
And you gotta love watching
Target kita hari ini
his intense style can be
leaderboard.
infectious out there. I think it really does elevate his team.
Kalau ada waktu dapat dia satu.
Outside, George.
Leaderboard. Oh, udah ada data.
Hibbert with the screen for George. Goes up from the top of the key. He spin off the left rim and in.
Oh,
George has
bisa
got 20 points.
diambil.
A good ball handler with an advanced offensive repertoire. George is more than comfortable in the pick and roll.
Boozer is screen on George. Three-pointer, Bogans. And he's good on the three ball. Bogan's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three. Pacers leading by 14.
Bukan all-star dulu.
George with the ball. He's got 20. And the call foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
And his game translates well to this level. George has a professional skill set at the offensive end.
Pacers have shot just one free throw earlier. 1 for 1 in the game. Noah with a screen on Hill. Rose passes to Noah. Off on the layup. Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
Yeah, this is a good opportunity to get your group together and make sure everyone is on the same page.
And some changes here for the Pacers. Scola comes in for Roy Hibbert, and Chris Copeland subbed in for Paul George. It's back to Hill. Copeland dishes to Hill. 6 to shoot. But 3. Rebound by the Bulls.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
2 minutes remaining.
Here's Bogans on the money from 12 feet away. Bogans got 5 points so far.
A pretty crafty player. Boozer finds chances to set others up from time to time.
Hill against Rose. It's back to Hill. Pass to Copeland. Let's go. Boozer with the rebound.
I don't know if he got in his own head there or what, because the defense can't really take credit for that miss.
Here's Noah. Now Bogans. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. And shot on the way. Stayed with it, but they couldn't get it to fall. And George Hill with it. He brings it up for the Pacers. Inside.
Wih, boleh.
Copeland's got his second basket of the game.
And he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. So Chicago ends up going with the new group. Bulls trail by 17. Here's Watson. Nothing on the board. Here's Gibson. That's good, and the assist goes to Watson.
And really just unselfish basketball on the interior. That's the kind of pass a coach loves to see.
Pass to Copeland. And here is Turner. Launches a three. Knocks down the three.
Kurang ya. Tekan pasnya tuan rumah.
He can run hot or he can run cold, but no doubt about which way he's running tonight. There is steam coming off that bad boy.
That's a two from Korver. David West grabs the miss. West has got 7 rebounds in the game. Turner passes to Stone. And the dunk by Scola.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
Korver kicks to Thomas. Pass to Watson. It's stolen by Hill. And here we go. Fast break. Turner's got it. And that one, good. Turner's got 5 points in the quarter.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it
Kak Green.
on all cylinders.
Kurang bro.
Great execution. What stands out is that they're just
Tekan
taking
tuan
what
rumah.
defense gives them, not forcing anything.
And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one. And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Okay, time for an injury report.
Hey guys, I chatted briefly with the head athletics trainer for the Pacers. He let me know that it's a strained hip, which causes plenty of soreness and shooting pain in that area. A return to the floor was very 50-50. It's the kind of injury that would sideline many players, but everyone's built a little differently. So guys, he's going to brave it out.
Allie, thank you for the update.
Yeah, with the long road ahead, they'll have to take it one step at a time.
We've got George. Evan Turner is out there with West. Then it's George Hill. And it's Mahinmi in at center, locking down the middle. So that's the group out there for Indiana. The Pacers making a switch here. Hibbert's checked in. And a change for the Bulls. Rose is checked in. A nice shot by George.
That's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
This is what you expect from him, just coming alive and dominating in effortless fashion here in the fourth.
Nggak mau full.
Rose, no good.
Yeah, but the hand in the face is critical that you contest his shots every time down the floor.
West finds Turner. Back to West. Pass to George. Clock at 6. Over Brewer. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Now Thomas. George with the steal. About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. Outside Hill. Launches it. The shot's good on the assist by George. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for Indiana.
Great heads-up defensive play tonight.
Nggak masuk juga.
Opportunities for themselves by forcing deflections.
And also, guys, they've been showing how dangerous they are in the open floor. When they see a chance to get easy points, boy, they just jump in.
Indiana leading by 23. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. Here's George. Uses the glass to finish the line. George has got 13 points in the second half.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
Here's Korver for 3. Hibbert pulls it in.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Nggak boleh pakai bombs.
And here's George. 5 on the clock. Tips it. Here's Hibbert. Back to West. Rose against George.
Gue nggak bisa tembak.
Tries it again. Tough break there, shot after shot. They couldn't get anything to fall. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Bisa juga.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Rose dishes to Thomas. The kick out to Rose. Over George. Rose, no good.
Lain nih, combo di stick.
Left side, George. Outside, Hill. Back to George. Pass to Hill. A shot's good on the assist by George.
He's just stretching him out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
And the lack of defensive pressure on shots like that is a big reason they're down by double digits. No settling for an outside shot there. They went right to the hoop.
Nah, tuh bisa.
It's all in by the Bulls.
Oh.
Outside Rose. 50 seconds left to play in the final quarter.
Gotta find easier shots when you're already struggling. That's not gonna get
Gitu masuk.
George gets it to go.
That's a really nice move. George looks like he has that it factor. The size, athleticism, and demeanor.
The putback, and it's Roy Hibbert with the rebound. Here's Indiana. They're on a 12-4 run. To the paint, stolen by Boozer, and now running up the court, Brewer pushing it up. Turner with the steal. Stolen by Boozer, and the layup is good.
With his build and touch, Boozer can be lethal inside. What a strong finish.
It's stolen by Rose. Oh, and the jam by Rose.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
Watson kicks to Smith. On
Oke,
the wing.
good game, good game.
As they get
Kita pakai tim yang lebih ini ya
this
justru.
game going away, they were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home.
Sorry ketekan. Gak mau kasih highlight. Ganti. Kau mau pakai stick?
Ini ringan kan?
Iya. Mau ganti lagi?
Ini boleh.
Boleh. Ini. Kau gak mau ke sports? Biar sama. Sportsnya lagi panas mereka kan. Oke. Stick diff. Tapi ini merek apa? Mirip PS5 kan? Ya. Itu kopong kali. Kena tipu ya kita. Aura. Pada coba. Lambat atau kencang? Apanya? Kencang. Iya.
Hello out there. And now we get a chance to check some stats for Kevin Durant. And he's been outstanding offensively as of late. These last 5 games, he's been a beast at the offensive end. A different level score than he had been earlier. Let's see if he can keep it up. Here are the starters. For Houston. Inside, Smith and Şengün. Tari Eason is out there with Amen Thompson. And it's Durant in at small forward. And for the Thunder, SGA and Wallace for the backcourt. Holmgren is out there with Aaron Wiggins. And it's Dort in at the 3. Holmgren against Smith. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Thompson. And he's been a big part of their offense, averaging more than 18 points a game. Here's Durant. Lays it up and banks it in. This should be a real chess match tonight, Grant. These teams both love to get set up and run their plays.
Yeah, you know, BA, you got two patient teams who execute on exactly what their coaches drawn up for them. Trusting in ball movement to find their shots is the key.
SGA
Susah
can't
guys
get
ya
it to
dapat
go.
guys.
I wouldn't count on him missing the mid-range shot again. That's a good look for him.
Durant looking around.
Kasar nih katanya.
He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
Nobody better at getting inside and finding good looks. KD rarely forces
Oh,
anything, and he usually gets the best
Gua
shot
nggak ngecas
available.
tadi.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Last game with 30. Eason pulls it in. Durant inside. Short defending.
That's the defense's fault right there. You can't allow Durant to get that kind of position.
And around 2 minutes played here in
Udah
the
lagi
first
ganti pun
quarter.
bisa nge-steal.
Launches a three. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 0 for 3 from the floor to begin this one. Well, we have a chance to hear from Shams Charania. He's calling in right now. Shams, great to have you on, bud.
Well, after winning the title, OKC secured their future. Significant extensions this summer for Chet Holmgren, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, and Jalen Williams. The Thunder are building something for the long haul, guys.
An exciting young team. All right, Shams, thank you. And it's Holmgren missing.
1 of 5 to start the game. They have to slow down and just play their brand of basketball.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Thank you, guys. The Thunder are trying to be efficient scoring. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander said, quote, ultimately, it just comes down to taking what the defense gives you and trusting your teammates. You need them to win at a high level. That's clear as day, and I want to win at a high level, so I have no option. Back to you.
Sharing the block. Allie, appreciate the report.
He knows he can get his shot anytime he wants to, and he also knows he has the green light.
Dort against Durant. And it's slammed in by Durant.
And he's playing the game with a certain flair right now.
Oh, he caps off the move with a little hang time on the rim.
He just couldn't contain himself, couldn't control himself there.
Now here's Wallace. No made baskets yet. Wiggins outside. Pass to Holmgren. Shoots from 14. And the shot goes in.
Yeah, and certainly room for growth from Holmgren in the mid-range. But good to see him taking the shot.
So Oklahoma City ends up going with a new group. And Houston will go for a different look here. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Alperen Şengün. Finney Smith comes in for Smith. Okogie's checked in for Durant. And it's Shepard in for Eason.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
Oh, dia ikutin sekarang ini ya.
1:04 left to play in the first quarter. Williams passes to Williams. Stolen by Capella.
Jago tak di kanan benar.
Pass to Shepard. Out to Thompson. Shot clock at 6.
Wow.
Down, and the official calls a foul. It may be a three-point play. It goes on Jalen Williams. Houston shooting their first foul shot of the game.
And what I like about Thompson, along with the high-level athleticism, he has a high-level feel for the game.
Outside Mitchell. The kick out to Williams. From the arc. Pure from three-point range.
Loving the ball movement.
The Rockets lead by 4. Here's Okogie. No points yet. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Well, that is a very impressive, quick first step by Josh Okogie. Hard to defend that.
Caruso with it. Kevin Durant has been leading the charge for Houston. 8 points in the quarter. if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Rockets.
Well, their hands resulting in plenty of steals in the early going, keeping the opposition there off balance.
You know, another point I'd like to add is that they've had tremendous success early on converting turnovers and turning those into points.
This is how the floor looks for the Rockets, starting the second. Dorian Finney-Smith is out there with Alperen Şengün. Then it's Josh Okogie. Then there's Jayshawn Tate. And it's Shepard in at the 1. Holmgren inside, working on Şengün. Screen by Holmgren. Lets it fly. The shot's good from SGA. The Rockets lead by 4, and it's exceptional the level of commitment that Ime Udoka has inspired from this Rockets team, Grant.
Yeah, I mean, he's a player's coach, but very demanding, and he holds everyone accountable. It's all about professionalism and purpose.
Here's Okogie, and yep, it's good. Okogie's gotten his second bucket of the game.
And force-feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
And when you make 5 in a row ain't close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Gilgeous-Alexander, and the rebound goes to the Rockets. They want to keep rolling here, following a win against Atlanta.
Oh, my. Talk about mental toughness. The crowd was roaring against them, but they were able to focus and finish the task at hand.
Well, you know, it takes character, poise, toughness to win on the road, and that's exactly what they showed last game.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. The Rockets getting their last shot to go. Here's SGA on the drive. That was good. Makes him 3 for 7.
A tricky cover. Gilgeous-Alexander.
Tes. Wih, keras kali itu suaranya. Tes. Gila. Gimana tuh? Aduh. Dengar. Oh, dengar. Ini ada game mode.
Alexander is a talented finisher inside.
Delay kan? Oh iya, ada. Delay dikit. Aku bingungnya bentar ya. Aman.
Thompson comes in.
Nah. Let's go. Sorry for the inconvenience. Wait. Aduh. Lambat kali rilis.
Mana N1-nya? Terus deh. Wih. Lebih jago dia atau saudara? Dia. Satu lagi dia jago.
The Thunder have gotten 3 or 4 field goals in the second quarter. Now here's Gilgeous. The D's right on him. Hey, shooting the ball well. He's 5 for 9 in the game. Houston leading by 4.
Oh, dia cover ya? 2 dan
Here in quarter 2, we played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Houston working the ball around. The 3, Durant. Oh, Durant, an absolute sniper.
Well, Well, Durant's reputation at the arc is solid, and good reason for that. He's a consistent sniper.
Here's SGA. Bounces high off the rim and drops. SGA's got 10 points in the quarter. And players these days with great ball handling, but occasionally getting away with a carry at times.
Oh, you know, BA, the old discontinued dribble. This might be where tracking cameras can start to help because that's such a tough call for an official to assess in the moment.
And Durant gets it to go.
A reliable option he's been tonight. He's their safety valve for sure.
Mid-range player sama mid-range player.
I think right now
Lihat tuh.
we're looking at some adjustments. Williams is checked in for Chet Holmgren.
Boleh. Tapi aku nggak pernah main sama sekali.
He's checked in for Şengün. Smith
Tapi boleh sih kalau mau.
Finney Smith. And Tari Eason subbed in for Shepherd. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 12. Wiggins with a screen on Thompson. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It's going to be on Jabari Smith.
When you're as good a passer and scorer as SGA, you'll get defenders to
Beda
fight like
5.
that.
And Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has made the move from star to superstar, Grant.
Well, no question, BA. He's been a superstar for quite a few seasons
Stop.
now. He's not satisfied and just continues to elevate his game year after year.
What doesn't Kevin Durant do?
Hey.
He's showing us everything.
Hell no.
Denied by Durant.
Sekali.
Now Capella. He picked up 10 in his last game. Now here's Durant. 3-point.
Hell no, sepak kau bro.
Wallace pulls it in.
And you never want to give a shooter like him any look.
Fades and shoots. And Gilgeous-Alexander missing.
When you're wide open like that, no need to fade away.
No need to fit.
Smith outside. On the wing, Durant.
Nice ball. Tapi tetap masuk juga dulu.
Well, that's the kind of pressure Durant puts on the defense. I mean, you just can't sit back and let him do what he wants to. Body up on him, even if you may risk a foul.
It's not luck that he's so steady at the line. It's through repetition.
It's an even 3-on-3 break. Thompson passes to Capella. Back to Thompson. Push
Betul jaga Durant nih. Mana nih, tetap kalah guys.
Houston Rockets. They have a nice nut alley as always. Thank you. We'll be right back to begin the third quarter right after this.
Taking a look here at the Thunder, there are some high expectations coming into the season, and they can create a lot of pressure on a team.
And taking a closer look at that first half, how about Kevin Durant?
Man, how good has KD been? Playing with confidence, letting the game.
Thanks for tuning in. Now we head back to Brian Anderson for the start
Oh,
of the third
sepi
quarter.
man. Masih sepi.
Klik 3.
Reinhold.
3. Hey yo.
Reinhold coba dulu lagi. Vincent Ong.
Well, for those just tuning in,
Atau yang
thanks for
anonymous.
being with us. Second half of this game still to play. You know, Kevin Durant has really been making it happen here, guys.
Pasukan gue.
Slicing up the defense, living in the lane. Terrific first half for him.
Well, you know what, guys? My question is this. Who's he going to posterize in this half? You know, we've already gotten a number of filthy dunks out of him.
SGA and Wallace are the backcourt.
Hey,
Wiggins out
mangga
there
masuk.
with Holmgren, and it's Dort in at the small forward position. That's the group from Mark Daigneault starting the second half.
Wait, why is he open?
Oh, he hits that one. 8 for 11 and remaining a thorn in
Bro,
the deep
chill.
side.
This is what puts KD in elite company. He's so good at catch and shoot.
Mason can't get it to go.
He's as surprised as we are. Most nights that bucket is automatic.
Stolen by Thompson.
Kok passingnya ngasal terus?
And he drives in.
Bro, test
And
is
attacking
on.
with reckless abandon. Somehow Thompson able to get through.
And this his second attempt at the line tonight.
I don't think you really can say enough about the work he's put in and the massive strides he's made.
Mak, kok passing itu lagi?
Guys. I mean, his numbers are way up this year.
In transition. Beradaptasi.
Well, Kevin Durant, as effortless as a scorer as this league has ever seen,
Passingnya
he
harus
said, I'm not
pakai
really
buttonnya
flashy
loh.
with how I play anymore. I just try to look for the best shot and be simple and easy with my game. So I use the radar a bit. After every shot, I just run down the court and get back on defense. Guys, back to you.
All right, thank you, Allie.
And we've become used to seeing this from Gilgeous-Alexander, one of the most versatile and dominant scoring threats in this game.
Durant with the bucket.
A nice start to
17
the second
nih.
half, just one miss in their first 5 attempts.
Belum dari kuarter 3.
So Mark Degno will call a timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan.
Apa nih?
And this break lets us see the teams making the most of their second chances this season. Number 1, Houston.
And give them credit. They're earning every one of those second chance points with their relentless effort.
Tadi kemarin
Akan pas. Active.
nggak boleh
Kecepatan.
First and second chance points. And they're number 3 in
Kemarin
lowest
itu
opponent scoring. I love the
Apa
way
ini?
they communicate on D.
Oh, bisa.
They are
Di
making
bisa
it a team effort.
Oh, bisa di kopi.
Number 1 in rebounding for a reason. They pound the glass with aggression and they attack the boards with a fearlessness. On the wing, Durant. Dort defending.
Masih excellent.
Durant's
Kita
got
guys.
7 now in this quarter.
Yeah, one of the most skilled
Ini
players
adalah
we've ever
teori
seen.
stick.
Durant just continues to dominate offensively.
Grant, is it fair to call Kevin Durant one of the most unique players we've ever seen?
Without a doubt, BA, most definitely. The blend of size and perimeter skill, unprecedented.
Bro kemana cok?
Ties up his score over most
Nih bro lompat dari line itu.
You know what the result's going to be when Durant makes a move to the bucket like that. Just a matter of how hard is he going to throw it down.
Pass to Wiggins. The 3.
Andrew Wiggins.
Oh, nice speed. On time and on target.
Durant against Dort. Smith outside.
Bro ngepur.
Thompson right side. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. Holmgren's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Dort. Out to the right wing. Holmgren against Thompson. Wallace outside.
Ya.
And it's all from 3-point range.
Bukan, Wallace.
Houston leading by 15. On the wing, Durant. He's got 26.
Wih,
And it's good.
Signature itu.
Fought through contact.
Andalis keliling.
And will go to the line. A big group substitution here for Oklahoma City. Williams is checked in for Chet Holmgren. Williams comes in for Wiggins. Caruso, he's checked in for Dort. And Mitchell subbed in for Wallace. And then for Houston, Capella, he's checked in for Alperen Şengün. Finney Smith comes in for Smith. And it's Shepard in for Eason. Williams. And Williams punches it home.
He may give up a little size, but has the bounce to hold his own.
Right side, SGA. Right side, Mitchell.
Wih.
Gilgeous-Alexander finds Williams. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. 4 on the clock. Lets it fly.
Wih.
And count it. 8 of 14 now. He's rolling.
He's certainly
He's
got
trolling.
the ball well here, trying to lift his team up.
Here's Shepard.
Charging. Blocking. Berapa ya?
And he'll shoot free throws. It's going to go on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Langsung di start.
This kid Shepard is his confidence, especially when it comes to shooting the
Gak
ball.
guna collab.
Oklahoma City making a switch here. Joe's checked in. And then for Houston, Tate's checked in.
Wait.
Kevin Durant.
Harusnya nih gak repost tuh.
Is subbed in for Thompson.
He sees the tall defender, and he just gets more.
Nanti dilihat direktur tuh.
Pass to Okogie. Outside Finney Smith. Back to Okogie. Here's Shepard. Checked by Mitchell. To the middle. Here's Finney Smith.
Wih.
And he throws it down with one hand. Really love how active
Bola lah kita
Finney
habis.
Smith is. Exceptional job cutting to the right spot in the pick and rolls.
Williams, a screen on Tate. Caruso, the pass to Williams. The jumper from the wing, off target. Who poked away.
Ya kan?
Down low. Here's Finney Smith. And he goes in for the
dunk.
Since half, there's been a stark contrast between these teams. I'm talking about efficiency at the offensive end.
And that's why you have such a huge gap in the shooting numbers between the teams.
Kevin Durant has been leading the charge for Houston.
Bad typing kayak.
In a game that may already be out of hand. Houston leading by 18. So the Rockets 5 now. Jayshawn Tate out there with Jeff Green. Then there's Alperon Şengün. Then it's Josh Okogie. And it's Shepard in at the point. Caruso misses.
Whew, I think he wants that one back. I mean, he knows he's capable of better.
Tate passes to Green. Here's Shepard. Williams defending. Holmgren with the block.
And Holmgren says,
Ayo,
meet
bro.
me at the summit. I'm a certified rim protector.
And here's Mitchell. A deep three.
Hey.
Get it back. And the ball out of play. The Rockets will have it.
Come on, bro.
A moment now to see how the schedule is looking for Houston. On Saturday, they'll face off against Anthony Davis and the Dallas Mavericks. And then Monday, they'll go up against Tyrese Halliburton and the Indiana Pacers.
They have a nice string of home contests coming up. This team has
Kencang
been
kali, Dok.
fantastic
Nggak bisa
in
dijaga.
their own house. So a great chance to put together a few wins right now.
And Houston making a change here.
20.
Smith, he's checked in for Green.
Bro,
Kevin Durant comes in
benar-benar
for
serius
Green.
waktu bilang kita kayak Chris.
And it's Amin Thompson in for Shepard. And a new group getting ready for Oklahoma City. Wiggins, he's checked in for Williams. Lou Dort comes in for Caruso. Wallace, he's checked in for Joe. And Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is subbed in for Mitchell. The Rockets lead by 20. Pass to Thompson. Back to Smith.
Kita kalau
Working
pakai,
the ball
jadi kita
around.
pakai kayak gini dia. Itu enak kan? Oke.
Here's Durant.
Woi.
So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. Lou Dort picks one up.
30 tuh.
Look up and down this Thunder roster. It is just loaded with winning players.
Yeah, guys who are gonna make the right play, defend their spot, move without the ball.
Jadi fokus satu
They
orang.
built something special in OKC, piece by piece.
Iya.
The low post is good. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 20 points.
Yang karet.
Yeah, Gilgeous-Alexander is a fighter, someone that challenges the defense and bullies his way through contact.
Gak ada sen. Ada. Tidak apa namanya?
Thompson passes to Smith. Well, officials have never been under greater scrutiny, so development is key, Grant. And I read now they have a training app refs can use on their phones.
Yeah, I mean, we've seen the players leveraging electronics to train smarter, and it's great to see the officials making use of technology as well.
And they call the violation. Too much time getting it up court.
Look at the turnover situation, guys, and it's not been that bad. Just a handful, and when you take care of the ball like that, that can help you build a lead.
Holmgren with a screen on Thompson. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Yes, sir, it's good.
And the D can't allow Gilgeous-Alexander to get this positioning.
Oh, sekali itu
Once
dong.
he does,
Untuk
it
traffic
makes
dong.
you pay.
Now Smith.
Bro kemana?
It's good. Off the assist from Thompson. Smith's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there. Ooh, it's stolen by
Aduh.
Excellent D there from Wiggins. Thunder trail by 21. Here's Wallace. Holmgren inside, guarded by Durant.
Bro beradaptasi.
Dort with a steal. It's Dort on the wing. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. There's a screen by Wiggins. Puts up a deep one. He just drills it from way back.
And you have to guard him out there. I mean, he can do damage from deep, even from way beyond the arc.
We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter.
Aduh.
Stolen away.
They came out and had a statement win with their performance tonight. A fantastic effort to get it done here for the Rockets.
Well, Grant, I don't know if there was one deciding factor in this game, but I'd say shooting accuracy if I had to choose.
Agreed, BA. They really went after quality looks and shot the ball.
Oh, dua-dua itu.
And you look at their record after tonight, 30 wins on the year.
It took them a while to figure out the right approach, and now they'll head into their fourth and final meeting of the season with a chance to actually split the season series.
That's right. I mean, they'll now be 1-2 against them this season.
Gak bisa slap back.
So they could end up with a split in those 4 games.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Kevin Durant.
What's left to say about his performance? I mean, the fans definitely got their money's worth.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, it drops in. And here's Durant. He'll bring it up for the Rockets. Şengün, a screen on Dort. Durant. Off the front iron, and in it goes. Durant's got 37.
Yeah, they blocked out the noise, blocked out the distractions, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Boy, a fantastic performance. And I'll tell you something.
Roadkill,
that's always a challenge in the NBA, no matter what. And they got it done.
And so it's the Rockets taking care of business in this one. To walk into enemy territory and deliver a performance like that says a lot about this squad.
They really came in looking confident and didn't let anything shake them. This is what a dominant team looks like.
And now let's swing it over to